Everything okay?
No.
Oh.
The game decided that when I restarted my computer, that it's going to reset all my Dark Souls game.
No.
Again. So happy. So, welcome to Battle Sheep. Welcome to Dreamin' Sheep. Welcome to In My Head Sheep. Welcome to Late Night Thinking About Things Sheep. So this is now the third time I have restarted this game. Because I guess somewhere in the last time my save file, or when my computer crashed, my save file went with it. So, instead of, harping on that for an hour, I figure I will talk about the future. So I think instead of trying to perfect everything, I'm going to try and blast through it. What we've done, what we're doing, what I've seen thus far. It's locked. Forgot about that. Forgot you have to get the key. Anyway. What I've seen thus far and what I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas. It happens so much, and it's ridiculous how many of those ideas are put aside because of time constraints or people constraints. I can't find the person who's willing to join me for or help me with, all these projects. And I get mad for a couple of reasons. And the big one being that, nobody wants to work. Well, not nobody, but pretty much nobody wants to work for no pay. And, I get mad because I have to, sell the idea that, it starts with no pay, but if you stick with me, we're gonna make pay. But, it's not like I'm holding out on anyone. I'd be making the same amount of pay myself, but I hate it because I want to be able to pay. I can't express enough my particular level of drive and my way. Everything I see is what this could be, and I think that's kind of I think every entrepreneur or whatever, anybody who has an idea like this sees what it could be and not what it currently is. But that doesn't make it feel easier to sell that way. Because again, it's all predicated on the idea that this might happen. That there might be a way. I want to see this channel grow in an exponential way. Obviously, everybody I hate that it feels like that everybody wants that. Not everybody does want that, but I do. When it boils down to it, not only do I want it, I'm willing to go and do what it takes to get it. Been making a lot of sacrifices and my sleep and my life is spent in a room the infinite roller. Nah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Cool. Hello, you big monstrosity. That dude even looks at me wrong. I'm going down. Okay, I don't know what it takes. I don't know what it takes. So I really do think that this is going to be like a good year. Strange as it may be. I mean, I do and don't know how to justify that. And I guess part of the reason I say I don't know how to justify it is because I want to look, I want to look forward positively toward the year, but I don't want to be disappointed. And, I know part of that boils down to, like, what does my work ethic look like in that? So if I had to pick like some current outlandish goals right now, like while I'm thinking about it, what I'd love to see by the end of the year, and I really do mean the end of this year, what I would really, really like to see, I mean, just if everything went the way I really wanted it, felt like I needed it to. As far as Battle Sheep goes, and the end of 2018, I'd love to see like a surge of subscribers bring us to at least 10,000. Basically, I'm working under the mindset that that's what's going to happen, even if that's not even remotely what's going to happen. The ability to have an editor and figuring out like Patreon and super chats and all that, to have a paid writing gig of sorts, like I don't know what, paid writing gig, and again, this sounds ridiculous, I'm working toward this, like this is so real what I want, but I just don't know how to really expect these sort of results. I just am working like that. And for my band to have an entire album written, recorded, and for us to have performed at least 6 times. So yeah, those would be my 2018 goals. I would love to see them happen. And yeah, I mean that's where you guys come in. See you next time, peeps and sheeps.